Hello everybody, welcome on back to baseball here in the show 23. My name is Sean, and I post videos every single day, and I post baseball every day that the Mariners play at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So if you'd like to see more, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can keep up with all the Mariners action here on the channel as I play through the entire season with the Seattle Mariners. We are coming off of our most improbable win of the season. We almost got no hit through 8 2/3 innings. J.P. Crawford, bless your heart, saved our bacon, and then they brought in a closer who was a perfect 24 for 24, and we were able to get some hits, get a couple of hits and put together a couple of walks. And then basically once I had given up, I figured out how to hit the ball again. And then we got just a little bit of a bloop shot that could have been an out that ended the game, or at least would have tied the game, but went ahead and sent AJ Pollock, that's what I was thinking of, AJ Pollock around third, and he scored. We win 2-1. Not a great game by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe the most frustrated I've been all season. It was just a terrible... I kind of commentators cursed myself there at the beginning where I was talking about, if we don't get off to a good start and then they start pretty well, we could be in some trouble. And then the pitching selection that pitcher had was just, oh, goodness gracious. It was the perfect storm to cause that much misery. Thankfully, our defense played very, very well. Gave up some hits early, had a couple of weird innings here and there, but we were able to get a victory. How is it so windy outside? What is happening? We are putting Marco Gonzalez on the mound today. He's 8-4 with a 2.55 ERA, taking on Pablo Lopez, 12-3 with a 2.84 ERA. Looking for a series win today and to extend our lead. We currently have a 23.5 game lead over the Houston Astros, 28 over the Angels and Rangers, who have fallen closer to, or they're under 500, excuse me. Astros and Mariners, only team over 500 in the American, Astros and Mariners, only the teams, over 500. All right, we got a long 4-game series here against this Minnesota Twins team. I'm going to be so tired of seeing them by the end of this. And then we have Toronto coming to town, which is not great news for us, if I'm being honest. We'll go see Foam Green, because we love it, Northwest Green, whatever you want to call it. Open, partly cloudy. Marco Gonzalez, we are going to need to do some lineup management today. Yikes. This is where it really sucks. We will put Trammell in center. It sucks that they took away... What's his name? They took... oh, man, we're going to have some problems. Okay. So they took... God dang it. They sent down Sam Haggerty. Which means that we lose a switch hitter and we lose an outfielder. And that's a little frustrating. Pollock's probably going to have to give it a go in left because I don't have anybody else. I mean, Mateo can play out there, and this is... I mean, I guess we can do that. It's a significant shift for him. Teoscar's in right. Suarez at third. Crawford at shortstop. I mean, we're going to have Hernandez just kind of gut it out. Yeah, I should probably look into, sending... I don't need this catcher. I don't need a third catcher. Especially if you're going to take away an outfielder. Because we traded and got the infielder that is versatile and we can use all over the place. Okay, so Trammell will be in center. He's fine in the 9 spot. Mateo is going to play in left. This could give us some trouble, but we'll see. Julio Rodriguez is going to DH. J.P. Crawford's going to be in that 3 spot. Colton Wong, he's back in the lineup. I think that's about as good as that's going to get. It is not a great lineup. This was a lineup style that we won with yesterday. Righty, righty, lefty, righty, righty, lefty, righty, righty, lefty. Yeah, I don't really have an option. All I'm asking Rodriguez to do is hit the ball. That's it. And then he's probably going to have to play tomorrow. All right, welcome in. Boy, oh boy.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Here's the
With
good
my
news.
partner Chris Singleton, I'm
Here's
John
the good
Schaub.
news.
And a big-time
One,
win streak
we have an
is
18-game
on the
winning
line
streak.
today,
But
Chris.
two, and maybe
No
more
one's really
important,
sure how much a manager
maybe
impacts
more
wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right
we
now,
can't possibly
this manager
be
has been
worse than
making
yesterday.
all the right moves.
God help me if I somehow manage to almost get no
Coming
hit
up on the
twice
first
in a row.
pitch. Starting on the mound in this one,
Marco Gonzalez is on the mound. 19 starts with an 8.4 record. 2.55 ERA with 106 innings pitched. 88 hits, 8 walks, 120 strikeouts, a .91 whip.
A lot of ball games as well, and he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect
We'll see
him
if
to go
Byron
out there
Buxton's
and
back in the
dominate,
lineup. He got
and that's what
injured
he's been to this
yesterday. I
point. We'll see how he
accidentally,
is today.
well, I didn't mean
go.
to skip
Here's the
that
left
specific
fielder,
piece of
Nick
information. Okay, well,
swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
that's not good.
Right there does a
That
great
cutter-
job of
that
staying
cutter
the
in
big
that
part of the
spot
field. Man,
this
there are
early?
a lot of hits
Yuck.
there.
Here's
All
the
right.
center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. That's in
There
there. Going one.
Oh, one's the count.
That's just not what you're looking for. I mean, on my side, that's what I'm looking for. Just first pitch, like
Gordon
just a
aboard here
crack.
at
Just get a
first
number
with
on the board
nobody
that's
out.
not at 0.
Fought off foul. Struck him
It is
out
strike
looking.
3. That is a beautiful circle change location for strike number 3 and out number 1 of the
Now
day.
Correa up to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Oh
First
no!
pitch and he just
We're
misses.
doing this again? I mean that's looks like a strike to me.
Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe and
Yeah, he
second with a
was-
stolen base.
He was.
Well, a nice lead and a nice
You know, I
steal
thought
there
I had
to
a
get
shot
the
at it.
position with the heart
I
of
was
the order at
pretty-
the plate. That might just lead them to
I was
pitching
pretty
around
happy that
these
I went with
hitters
a
little more
fastball
because of the
there
open base, but it's
to at
early
least
in this ball game.
make
Can't
it
imagine it'll change the
competitive.
attack plan too much.
The 2-1. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
He thought about it. He thought about going third. It's a nice play by Mateo. It's great how versatile Mateo
Batter
is.
now, Jorge Polanco. 2 for 8
Having
this
him
series
honestly
so
like in
far.
left field with
In there for strike 1.
what's his name? Haggerty would be great. I can't believe we have the top 5 league leaders in ERA for starters.
Runner at second, 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He
We were
finds
left
himself in a
pretty
tough
heavily yesterday as
situation
well.
early. Just gotta try to
More in the
simplify it.
5-degree
Take a knock
range.
the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss
Okay.
for the strikeout.
So we give up the
He swung
single
over top
and the
of
stolen base.
curveball. One left for Minnesota. So now the Mariners
great,
offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back at T-Mobile Park.
Pablo Lopez
getting the nod
coming
in
on
this
the mound
one,
for
Pablo Lopez. And Singy, it's unique
Minnesota
these
Twins.
days, but he's
19
more
starts
of a
with a 12-3
pitch-to-contact
record,
type
2.84
of
ERA, 126.2 innings pitched. He's given up 105 hits, 39 walks, struck out 97, and has a whip of 1.14.
And I think a guy like
Thanks to
that
John
can keep
Boy,
a good
John
tempo,
Boy Media,
give
for teaching
hitters
me what a
time to
whip
adjust
was,
or think.
because I would just
They
skip
can
that
move through a
number.
ball game and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's
Okay.
got in this one.
Deep breath in, deep breath out. Mateo. Mateo leading off. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, 90-mile-an-hour circle change, cutter at 91, sinker 96, slurve
And he
83.
deals. Jorge Mateo stands
ball
in
number
here,
1.
takes ball 1 low.
Oh,
This one
no.
popped up. Foul ground first base
Darn
side.
it, darn it, darn it.
Kirilov
That
makes the
one
catch,
felt
and
like I
there's
was just
one gone.
too indecisive with it. I should have just let it
Julio
go.
Rodriguez now at the plate. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Good eye right there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
Oh,
Chopped
no.
out in front of the plate. Whips it to Kirilloff.
Oh,
And a couple of quick outs.
It was a really well-timed circle change. I was looking high in the zone
So
for the
2 down
fastball.
now, and here is J.P.
Good timing on it,
Crawford.
and just open the can.
On the ground,
Oh,
right side.
no.
Kirilloff
No,
takes it to
come
the bag,
on.
third out. Mariners
Not like
are
this.
down in order. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff.
Bases, number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Minnesota very aggressive here early. Swinging a lot
Pitch.
at the pitches.
Just missed.
Okay. Of course, as soon as I said
Patrick
that.
Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Oops. Should have to throw this one a little bit
Left-hand
further
batter
outside.
leads.
I'm okay with taking the ball here.
Swing and a miss. Struck
It's actually
him
dotted
out.
up pretty
Couldn't
nicely on
hit
that
the
outside
fastball
corner.
at the
I wanted the
knees.
circle change, but
Pitch
I
right there.
just
I
hit
mean,
the
he's
wrong button.
attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Max Kepler at the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Second inning here, no score. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and that's a foul ball.
Suarez.
He wanted that fastball high
It's a
and
good
tight,
run. It's a
looking
good
for
run at it.
strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
What is there a pitch I haven't thrown him? Maybe try the 12-6.
And now
Just
the
want to leave this
lefty.
up, you know.
2-2 the count.
If that was that bad? Really? I threw that. That was way up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Like I pushed it
Back-to-back
way up
strikeouts
in
to start the
anticipate, like
frame, and
to try
that's
and
now 3 in a row.
combat the curve.
Yeah,
It was
he's really
worse.
settling in.
It was
and
worse than
getting
the
a feel
previous
for his
pitch that I was
pitches,
like,
going
oof,
him
that
where
was
he
too low.
wants to right now. So we'll see how long
Definitely
he
didn't
keep
leave
this
it up
streak
though. That's
going.
good news.
Here's Royce Lewis. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Okay,
and he
good
got him.
timing on that
It is
circle
a 3-up,
change.
3-down inning.
That was a
The
good
key is
pitch
arm
selection.
action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back in Seattle.
I guess it
leading
would be
off,
an improvement
Ty
if
Frazier.
we don't have
Obviously,
quite as
a guy
many
who makes
terrible
good
strikeouts as we
contact,
did
hits
yesterday.
for average.
That would
One
be
of the
good
things
news
in
for
today's
us.
game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First offering, and it just misses.
Nice
They're
little cutter.
so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of
Oh,
pitchers' arms,
Sean.
you're a guy that it's
No,
hard to
no,
take
no,
out of
no.
the lineup, and I think it's very
Still
important
late,
today
though.
when everything is
Like
under
still
the
a
microscope.
touch late.
That one missing inside. Kicks and deals. Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, 6th in the AL in RBIs. Swings through that one.
God. Not already. Not already.
They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sean.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls
So
into the corner.
very late on that.
Hernandez
Just
into
able.
second, and he's
Hernandez
got a double.
especially, we've been getting
Well, he wasn't
really
afraid to hit
lucky with
two
some of these
strikes. I
hits.
think he choked
Able
up
to
a little
drive
bit,
it up the
maybe spread
line
out, but he got the
and
job
get
done
past
right
the
there.
first baseman. It's been very nice. Or drive it up the line, or just kind of like a little. It's a late swing, but a little bloop shot into right field. That's been very helpful,
Long up to hit.
and it's
Didn't
extra
play in
helpful
last
today
night's
when we're
game.
already
A little
looking like we're
breather
going to
for him.
struggle. Just get that one hit out of the way,
And a foul ball.
and then terrible swing there. Excellent. It's exactly what you want. It was a good circle change. Looking for that fastball. That's another circle change.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Feels good to be early on that 90 mile an hour pitch rather than late. We were late on a lot of those yesterday. Not necessarily circle changes, but
Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor moving under it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First offering misses the mark. Hernandez at second with 2 down. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
thinking about it, we have 10 hits or 10 runs in this series.
Pitch.
No long balls.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
Big time jam
Just
right
ran it
there.
inside on the
I hated
hands,
it as
too
a hitter,
late.
But standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that's a bad pitch. And it's a bad pitch to swing at. It's an 1-1 count.
1-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the
That was
string
on
the
me. I know that
changeup.
all of this is on me.
Adrenaline, we
I
can see
understand
it
that,
right there.
but
Sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
it can't be. This is why I thought this was such an important stretch of games here, and why I wanted so badly to be competitive in them,
welcome back. Well, here we go,
because
top of the
these are
third,
much better
scoreless
teams
game.
than who
Here's
we've been
Joey
facing.
Gallo.
Like, no disrespect to the
Gallo,
professional
in his
baseball players that
8th season,
are in this
29
game or
years
whatever,
old,
but
and he took
there's
home
a big
Gold
difference
Glove in
between the Twins and the
2021.
Tigers, and
Here's
even the
That's excellent
Astros.
location on the fastball right there early in
We're
this
playing a
game.
little
If he
bit
can
better.
do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And
But
that one wrapped foul.
Got to pay more attention to the count there. That way, if something breaks in like that, even if it's a strike, it's just strike 2. Instead of a terrible swing on a ball 2,
The
you know?
0-2. fights it off. He'll see another.
Baseball is not my friend here. Getting a little frustrated.
Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy.
See if we can cut this pitch count down a little bit.
5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And a foul ball.
32 through 3 1/3. I think we threw like a ton of pitches to the last guy.
Tapped softly on the ground. Suarez. Jump throw. Throw save. And that was close.
He did not get a good jump on that. He had a couple of nice plays yesterday, but did have a bobble that led to an error.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Not worth a challenge.
Now the left fielder, Nick Gordon. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. And here it comes.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And fouled off. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the tag
Get
is
him.
third, and they got him.
Terrible base running right there.
As a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
And now Michael A. Taylor. Throw there. Safe.
That is second one of the game.
Right there. It looks like it's
He has 5 stolen bases, 2 of them in this game. Are you fucking kidding me?
Try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
So we leave another runner in scoring position thanks to the bad base running. We don't have to face a third. We don't have to face another batter with those runners in scoring position. They've already piled up 3 hits. We do have a good number of strikeouts against them, which is a positive. And being able to get this circle change dialed in, even with runners in scoring position, that is very helpful.
As we go to the last of the third. So here's Murphy now. The right-hander back to work.
I just realized
checks his swing.
It did not decrease the difficulty.
He held back.
We got dropped to
that's in there. And now it's even 1-1.
the save. So the save, autosave failed, and I just saved the franchise, but I must have needed to save the settings. Which might explain a little bit why we're struggling so much. I mean, it's not surprising considering how bad yesterday was.
And a ball evens the count.
But it did not adjust the difficulty as far as what we were reduced to. Oddly enough, we have a hit already.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Taylor Trammell.
I mean, just not seeing it at all.
So
good timing, but...
That one fouled off. Trammell measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering is fouled back.
I wonder if I hadn't have... I power swung on that first one. A little frustration power swing there.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout
We
number
are just falling
100
apart
on the
here.
year. So the batting order
boy.
turns over. Jorge Mateo now. Ball one, no strikes. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Those are some of the most frustrating swings I've had. Or I think in my head I'm thinking, okay, circle change, that's what it's going to be this time, and I just wait for it to
The next
drop.
offering misses.
I mean, that's a
And
walk right
ball
there.
3. Next
Just
offering is
a
foul.
complete
back.
waste of an opportunity there. Now the good news is we do have Lopez's pitch count up much
Righty to the
higher,
plate.
so that's good news.
That's to third.
We should be able to get there no
Not
problem.
in time. He's safe.
Tremendous stop right there. Impressive. But
It's a base
just
hit.
a little tardy on the exchange, and with good speed going up the line, that cost him. Great hustle for the infield hit.
So 2 down. Now it's the Mariners DH, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rodriguez, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And that is cut on and missed.
There's no reason
and
to
it's
swing it.
1-1.
You know,
Not gonna do
people don't
anything too
realize
late on it.
How far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position, and if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
J.P. Crawford in the on-deck circle. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Taylor puts it away.
Okay, a
and
little bit
that
of
is
contact. I know
One
it's
left
for an
Seattle,
out, but
and we're still knotted at 0.
we've definitely had a couple of games that have like not saved correctly in my favor, where the difficulty was
As we
like
go to the top
had
of the
gotten
fourth,
bumped up,
here
and
comes
then
Carlos Correa.
it didn't save correctly, so then we got to kind of rebuild ourselves back up. But we are just what gonna friggin'
one away from adding a comma to that total.
we get to drop
To
again.
third.
Whee!
On to France. That takes care of Correa.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman.
Of course, when I was looking at it, it just said that
Now the cleanup
The,
hitter for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco.
it was
Yeah,
just
he
a
swings
franchise
and
that had a
misses,
check
and
mark,
it's
but he was like,
nothing
okay,
wrong.
this needs to be saved. Whatever.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Or if he didn't even take off his mask, I'll just take that.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Got him. And there are 2 outs. Here's Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch just misses. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
It pulled just a little
That's
bit
such a
further
routine
right than I
play.
was
Probably makes
anticipating.
that throw accurately
Pretty
99
frustrating.
out of
Should have been out of the
100
inning,
times, or
but
even better. Thought that
we're
one
not.
just got away from him.
All right,
a
here we go.
little bit, and
Opportunity.
he couldn't stay on the
Hey,
bag
one
at
extra
first.
pitch.
Fires
Sorry
across
about the error,
diamond,
JP Crawford.
and
I
that'll do it.
apologize.
One left for
It just
Minnesota.
for whatever
And we
reason
are
on the tail
still
end of those,
scoreless.
I see it and then it just feels like it holds for like half a second and then moves, and I'm like, oh well, my timing's all thrown off mentally. Great, excellent, fantastic.
Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you.
But we get out of it,
And
no
leading off the bottom of the
problems
fourth,
there.
J.P. Crawford.
Crawford.
And a pitch. That one missed. Misses off the plate. Ball 2.
He's been liking the circle change.
And a pitch.
This is where I've gotten myself in some trouble here.
That's in there.
Four
Now
seam.
2
Okay.
balls and a
That's a
strike.
fine no swing right there.
And that's in for a strike.
Maybe you want to kind of maybe take a peek at doing something there.
The 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That's fine. Just get a piece of it.
The wind to kick the pitch. Got him.
Got him with
And
it.
one
He got
going
me with
to
the
the
cutter.
fourth as they
I
hit
was
the
not
leadoff
anticipating
man.
that
That's
pitch.
just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty
Big poop.
pitch.
The right field. Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Doubled in his first AB. Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Next one misses. Now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Teoscar
So he
doing
gets on
some
base and
things
keeps it
here.
going.
Unfortunately, I feel like
Wasting
both
no
of his have
time.
been
He's
with
2 for 2
2
now on
outs.
the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So digging in, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 so far. And he hits a ground ball right
Sean.
side.
Stop it, man.
Sends it to first, and that will end the inning.
Lord. It's too
Mariners
aggressive.
lead 1.
It's a bad
Through
pitch to
4,
swing
still
on, and I'm
tied.
just taking the
Zip,
top
zip.
off all this stuff. Somehow we've mustered together 3 hits. 2 of them are just Teoscar Hernandez getting enough of it to get it into the outfield, but this is getting
We go to
frustrating.
the top of the 5th. Now
It's the
Twins
pitch selection
DH,
of what I've been
Royce
swinging
Lewis.
Royce.
And then, like, you get into it where it's like, okay, shit, we're in the 5th inning now.
That one's in there, and that is strike
bottom
one.
of the 4th. Okay, we don't have runners on very often. Okay, so start swinging. Like,
That's in there.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to
Big
make
swing,
contact
big
at
miss.
times,
Let's go.
and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So
good
I think
adjustment, held on to it
everyone
for just a
more
little
relaxed
longer.
that he didn't
The
reach base.
area
Slings
that
it
it gives you
across,
is fairly
and a couple
forgiving,
of quick outs.
and we do have a fairly solid first
And
baseman.
now Ryan Jeffers
in Ty
reached on
France,
an
so
infield
that
single
helps
his
as
first
well.
time. That one close, ruled the ball.
That is a
Ball 1.
strike, sir.
That one hit to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. And makes
What is pretty
the
nice
play,
about
and
both of our
that's out
teams is that
number
we have been
3.
swinging
Down to the Twins
aggressively.
in order.
So we're already
through
halfway
this one,
home with this
still
one.
no score. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Eugenio
The
Suarez.
third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Lopez back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck.
Is that gonna go?
Back
Is that gonna
there.
go? Is that gonna go? Is that gonna go?
And
It's gone! Home run! Hey, Eugenio Suarez!
Eugenio Suarez.
Oh, buddy, you had a
glass
miserable
one
game
out.
the other
And they
day,
jump
but
out
we're
front. It's 1-0.
good. We're out of the stadium. That is good shit. Out of the park, whatever you want to call it.
he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy.
I thought he was going to have it. I kind of want to take a look at this. It might not have been as close, but I did see him I did see him making a good track. So let's take a look at it, just because I'm just out of curiosity. Also celebrating the first home run we've had in this series, which is kind of wild. Kepler I mean, it looked like he had a good beat on it, good run here. And he just didn't have a shot at it. It was way too high. I mean, not terrible jump timing either. I mean, like, basically I'm just telling him that he did a good job. It just was it was an impossibility.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1.
Oh,
Foul
no.
ball there.
Really late. Thankfully,
Instead of letting the hitter get his
I mean, it
arms
didn't
extended,
matter
tied him up a little
because
bit,
it was
slightly
really
up,
late on it.
slightly in.
But that's a walk. Sean, come on, buddy. Got to get a walk. With the opportunity presents itself.
Lopez gets
Wow,
the
okay,
swing and the
wow.
miss. And there's one away.
Well, I'm not
Just
sure what he was
couldn't,
waiting on right there.
couldn't
He
pull
got
it
the
on them.
changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next offering misses down and away. The 1-2. Chases the fastball.
I didn't mean to hit the
up
button.
ladder, struck
I didn't
him
mean
out.
to hit the button. I like panicked. I just tapped it on
And now
accident.
here's a speed
Fuck
threat.
me.
Outfielder
That was such an
Jorge
easy
Mateo,
pitch to just let
1 for
go.
2.
God damn it.
Swing and a foul straight back. Strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Mariners pick up a
I mean,
run
we get the
thanks
one
to
run,
this
but it
solo
all
homer.
came apart
It's
there.
now
I
a
don't know what
1-0
happened.
ball
My
game.
body just
It's Major League
voluntarily was like,
Baseball,
yep, sir.
and it's
Swing the ball.
all
Swing
set for the
swing
top
back.
of the 6th. And here's the Twins
don't want
leadoff
to.
guy, Nick Gordon. Here's the strike.
0-1.
A wind and a pitch. Popped up left side. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Center field. Trammell has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
How we doing energy-wise here, Gonzalez? We're looking pretty good. The pitch count is definitely
Here's Carlos
leveled out.
Correa. Seeing
Over the last few innings, it's not like we're not in the best shape in the
really
world,
good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. In there, and it's
I mean, that circle
0-1.
change in that
And because of
location
that big
is
power arm, he's able to
terrific.
play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That pitch gets the corner. That is strike 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Trammell settles under this one. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail here 1-0.
Been pretty incredible defensively, which has been very, very nice. Helps those games, like even almost getting no hits, still being in it is pretty wild.
DH, Julio Rodriguez.
Kind of fooled the game into thinking we were figuring it out.
Swings through that.
He's pitching well.
I was too committed to the fastball.
Strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
There we
That
go.
one laced to center and a base hit.
That's what I was looking
So
for the first time, sir.
Start the inning.
Instead, it was a foolish swing.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, J.P.
4.
Crawford digs in now.
J.P.
Lopez
Crawford.
checks the runner, and he's back in standing. Crawford measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Rodriguez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Check
No,
swing, but he
Sean,
went
stop.
too far,
Hit
and
the fucking
count
button.
1-1.
Oh my God, give me a fucking check swing.
And the right-hander deals, and there's the strike.
Well, that is brutal.
Back to the mound. To second for 1. A sensational
Wow.
double play.
Oh my God.
First baseman. John.
And stepping in for the Mariners,
I
France.
ooh.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Frustration's coming out here.
And he pumps it a
They're
strike.
doing a much better
This
job
guy's
not using the
pounding
power
zone.
swing,
Hitters
but
don't have
like
time to think in between pitches.
this game compounded with last game is starting to get
Pitch
on my
misses
nerves.
there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Ouch. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Hernandez now at the plate as he
Oh my
swings through
fucking
strike
God.
1.
How do all
You're
these
sitting
pitches
on
look good
speed.
to me? And it's too late. It's
On the ground. Whips it to Kirilov, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
I am starting to not understand what's more frustrating now. We were no hit through most of last game, but this time we have 5 hits and 1 measly run off of a home run.
Back in Seattle, all set
I'm
for the
getting
start
so
of the
frustrated
inning.
with
Now it's the
myself
second
and the
baseman,
decisions I'm
Jorge
making at the
Polanco.
plate. These pitches are running
Gonzalez back to
inside.
work.
Just fucking
And
let them
the pitch a
go.
little bit low, ball 1.
That all came apart with the J.P. Crawford at bat.
And that's
And
it
we
for
even
a
got,
strike.
I mean, we got a hit by pitch. We got a hit. Ugh.
And a count 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a pop off.
Why
in foul
did that
ground.
give me Gonzalez?
And
Why
that's
didn't
a
that give me
foul ball.
Murphy?
With 2 strikes.
Are you
May see some
serious?
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And 1-2.
I
Lay
can't
off
believe
that
that gave
down.
me him.
And now it's even up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Getting a little frustrated. That was a weird defender choice. So we had those every once in a while in the season last year where it was just like
2-2
they
now.
give you the left fielder when you're looking for the right
Keeps the
fielder or
at-bat
the
going
center
with a
fielder.
foul ball.
It's not that
Runner at
far
first
off.
with no outs here.
2-2. I have not thrown the circle change.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Getting a little frustrated. Let's see if we throw a fastball low.
2-2 now. That's inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Kind of a frustrating series of outs there, but a nice little grounder for the double play.
Pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Now batting Max
It feels
Kepler.
good to get one of those, especially after the hard, disastrous double play in the last inning.
That's in there. Strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
On to France. Out number 3.
Okay. Bring in a new pitcher next time. I actually did not realize we were in the 7th inning, so I probably should have pulled Gonzalez a little bit sooner. Double play helps ease things a little bit and make it a little
Jorge Alcala gets handed the rock
a
out
bigger
of the pen.
sigh of
And this
relief.
could be a pretty critical
We're going to get
point in this
a
game.
new
They're hoping
pitcher
he's
here.
the guy to keep
6
him
and 2
within
record in
striking
39
distance.
appearances for Jorge Alcala. Alcala?
66.
I threw an extra L in there. I apologize.
Alcala.
Well,
Or maybe
one-run
extra A.
game.
Alcala.
And
Yeah.
now for Seattle.
Extra A.
Colton
The
Wong.
second baseman.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt. from
Slider
time to
92, a
time,
4-seam
and
at
he's pretty good
100,
at it, Chris.
circle change at 90,
Yeah,
sinker
and he
97.
creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Count 1
See if
and
he
0.
wants to work low in the zone.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. This to center field. Taylor on the move. Nice grab on the run. One down.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar preparing to come on if needed. Moran warming up as well. Right-handed reliever. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
That's what you want to see.
The catcher, number 2.
We'll pop. We'll pop.
Tom Murphy up next for the Mariners.
I mean, he didn't really get into the air.
Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
His first pitches have been balls both times. So probably just leave the bat on the shoulder here.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The 0-1.
Nope.
Try to go right back to it.
Suarez over at first with one away. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
That's
Just
okay.
a cement mixer
That's
slider
okay.
right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Switch to a power swing here.
Swing and a
no.
miss.
I
And he is down
meant
on
contact
strikes
swing. I
for
meant
the
contact
third
swing. That was not a
straight
power
at
swing.
bat.
It was a bad
And
swing
up
on the
next
slider
for
out of the
Seattle,
zone. Should have been
Taylor
able to see that one
Trammell.
coming.
Swing and a miss.
Damn, good circle
As he
change.
was out front
Fuck.
that time.
That pitch is destroying me lately.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
At the belt and fires. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's only thrown 1 pitch in the strike zone. Should be a 3-1 count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Out there to center. Taylor under it.
Bit of a
Makes the
frustrating.
play, and it's out number 3. Mariners leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0.
I mean, it's such a bad swing with Tom Murphy. Switch to that contact swing, and then he just throws the slider. I'm way too susceptible to it. We are going to bring in. We got righty, lefty, righty. Go ahead and bring in Flexen
Back,
here.
Now it's going to be Royce Lewis. Chris Flexen takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect.
Tight
the
game
lead
again here.
late in the ball game.
Munoz on
Some of them are just
track
wired
for a
different,
save.
So we'll see what he's got here.
Flexen does have that 5-pitch selection. What is the word for them? I feel I've been saying repertoire, but I don't know that that's the correct word. Now Flexen does have this nice little slider in his back pocket. Not his best pitch, but we're okay with it enough.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-1. Late swing, fouled off.
We go a little slider. We go a little slider action. Outside.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack
Unbelievably
from
lucky
the
right there.
nine.
I think the idea was
His
right.
swing and his approach just frustrating for
And I
him
think
up
it's
there. You
because,
strike out a guy 3
you know,
times
obviously
in
you
a
get
game.
him
I think
swinging
that guy's
like
gotta go
that.
back and really
I feel
study
good
some
about the
video of his
concept,
hitting
about
coach,
the idea.
figure out how
Execution,
they're
a lot
beating
to be
him,
desired.
make this adjustment
Leaving
really
a lot
quick,
there.
'cause word will get around the league in a hurry.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2
Really
strikes.
didn't feel like it was that bad of a pitch. Didn't feel like I executed it very well. Oh, that circle change really stayed up there in the zone, huh?
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base hit into right center.
Too many circle changes.
A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, number 95. Pickoff throw, back in there standing.
Okay, we are going to go fastball.
Out towards right center field, and it falls. Hernandez fires to
Come
third.
on!
In there. He's safe.
Game! There is... Oh! Your situational awareness is shit. It's fucking shit.
Came through for his club right there.
And now here is Nick Gordon. That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. I had it. I saw exactly what they were trying to do, and the game just doesn't put it together the way it should.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out.
God, I'm looking. That's huge. That's huge. That is huge. Because, like, you know that in, like, real life, he's going to come up throwing that ball in. And it just doesn't feel like the animation is there to hurry that throw. And it was dead. It was dead on. It was like a good throw.
Bounce to the left side. Suarez.
Let's go.
That ends the frame. Twins strand a pair. They're down 1-0.
Suarez coming through at third. Let's fucking go. It's going to be Munoz time here in a minute.
Defense, Christian Vasquez.
See, why can't I substitute my catcher?
To do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, number 95. He's the new third baseman. On the mound now for the Twins, Caleb Thielbar.
Pretty tight game.
He has a 6.30 ERA in 23 games, 0-2 record, 20 innings pitched.
Best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Jorge Mateo.
95 on a 4-seam, 84 on a slider, 75 on a 12-6 curve, 85 on a circle change.
And a pitch. That one drifts inside.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Kicks and fires. There's the strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Okay, had the right kind of idea of what he wanted to do there. Everything's been inside.
And a strike.
Damn it.
2-2, Sam.
Still
Contact
2-2
swing to
after
stay
the foul
alive.
ball.
Stay alive. Oh, mainly because I need to fucking put a pitcher up in the bullpen. What are we doing?
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Polanco puts it
Wait
away
on
for
it.
the out.
It's
One up, one
it's an
down.
okay swing. I mean, it's unfortunate that it's a pop out there, but it is an okay swing. You don't want to get called out on strikes there.
It's the DH, Julio
I wonder if
Rodriguez.
he'll try to go inside again. Don't get too committed to the swing.
On the ground, out to short.
I thought it was gonna stay up there a little bit longer.
2 up, 2 down.
Now they're gonna
Now
go
it's the
lefty
shortstop,
lefty here.
J.P. Crawford. Swings and misses. Going along.
We're coming
Some
undone
movement
here.
in the Twins bullpen. Dennis
An
Santana
okay at
appears
bat
to be
with-
getting loose.
With Mateo, and then pretty shitty with Rodriguez.
Next offering is fouled back. Going 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Next offering is outside.
2 strikes.
Two now. And that skips into dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2 on the way. Battling here as
Oh,
he
it's
fouls
a
it
walk.
Well,
That's
he's having
a
tough time
walk.
getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next pitch is popped up. And makes the grab.
Should be one
and
on with
that's
2
the
outs, but
Mariners go
little
down
auto
quietly
swing mode there,
but
and
they're on top 1-0.
oh, it's been a bit of a frustrating couple of games here, but we haven't performed nearly as poorly as the last game, so the difficulty has not decreased
Andres
nearly as
Munoz
much,
gets the call
which
from the pen.
honestly feels like I'm just
And
dragging
he's done
out
a
my own
great
misery.
job keeping the ball in the park
I'm being
this year.
completely honest with you.
Numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners
Now
late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1 the count.
Hendricks with 33, Munoz 32, Diaz 31. Somehow the Houston Astros have two save leaders.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
I knew that was a bad
Righty delivers.
pitch, and I
And he grounds
threw
one
it
to the
anyway.
right side.
Very,
France steps
very
on the
lucky
bag.
on that
Now
one.
only one
Holy
out
moly.
remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job.
I
of
hesitated a
pitching fair
little
down,
bit
make
there.
the
And I'm
pitch,
like,
get
do
the
I really
ground
want to throw
ball.
this?
Excellent piece of work.
And then he hit it to the
So
foul
up next for
zone. And I was like,
Minnesota,
nope,
Alex Kirilloff.
did not want to throw that. That was bad.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The tying run at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Running high and tight.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch.
0-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
We win again! It has been two pretty rough games offensively, but somehow we have found ways to win.
And trusting the guy standing behind him
Holy
to make
shit.
the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this
6
one.
hits for each
They hang
team.
on
The
to win
difference
it
is
by
one of
a
our hits
run.
went out
For
of
Chris Singleton and
the
our entire
yard.
crew, I'm John Shambi saying so
Teoscar
long.
Hernandez, I believe, with that home run, which we'll probably see right here. No, we won't. Was it Gordon? Somebody had 2 steals in this game, I believe, for Minnesota. Oh, no, it was Suarez. It was Suarez. Gonzalez picks up the win. Lopez the loss. Andres Munoz his 33rd save of the season. Marco Gonzalez gets your win and the player of the game. 7 innings, 4 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Pablo Lopez, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned run, but his offense couldn't get him enough support to either force a no decision or give him a victory. Munoz, like I said, save number 33. Suarez was 2 for 3 with a home run, solo shot. Teoscar Hernandez was 2 for 3 with a double. Rodriguez 1 for 4. And then for some reason they highlighted Colton Wong's 0 for 3 day. Nick Gordon 2 for 4. I believe he would have 2 stolen bases in this one. So we will have to keep an extra close eye on his base paths. Because boy, oh boy. Another very, very tight win. We extend the winning streak out to 19 games, which is incredible. Pretty wild to think about that, especially considering how well or poorly, I guess you could say, the last couple games have gone, especially from the offensive perspective. The game failed its autosave last time I finished a game, so we end up with this weird situation where I was able to save the franchise just fine, but the sliders did not save correctly, and we do lose, because not only did the game not save correctly, when I tried to manual save, it crashed. So I had to go back in and make sure that everything worked. So thankfully it did, and you don't lose progress as far as franchise stuff is concerned. So it's been a rough couple of games. This is a little bit more what I anticipated going up against Minnesota. We might have screwed ourselves a little bit by getting such a nice win in the first game, just because the difficulty went up, and I have not made an adjustment. Almost getting no hit after that. A 1-0 victory today, thanks to a powerful man getting the ball just out of the yard, and we win the series at least, so that is a positive. I would like to be playing better, obviously, and the batting has been really bad. It's been so rough, because it's just like it's stuff that we're late and under it, or we're early and on top of it, and we're hitting into terrible double plays, or we're striking out on just awful. Like one of the Trammell strikeouts today was a pitch that I wasn't even going to do, and I just hit the button. My body just went swing. Thumb swing. No, I didn't want to swing at that. Come on. So, I mean, obviously areas for improvement. And hopefully we can figure it out. But it's been a rough couple of games. So, I don't know. We got the series win. We lead the series 3-0 very easily. Maybe even should be a 2-1 series lead for the Mariners, but I will take it. We're 75-20. We're 55 games over 500. We are on a monster winning streak, which is fantastic. We're 23.5 ahead of the Astros, and we are facing the Twins one more time tomorrow. Tyler Mahale? I'm sure that's not correct. He's 6-7 with a 4.34 ERA. Luis Castillo is 13-3 with a 1.57 ERA. So be sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, where I play baseball every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we will be back tomorrow. I can't remember how I said that, so it probably came out weird. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Go Sports. Good Mariners.